How to get the person of your dreams? That is the question I get 99% of the time when someone is talking to me about dating, about relationships. My name is Meli Hickman. Please subscribe, like the bell, do all that. If you want to hear more about relationships and how to get the person of your dreams, don't we all want that? The thing with dreams is that we can create a make-believe person that has no issues, and that is the person that is in our minds that we want to emulate. Unfortunately, life has a different path for many of us, and people face adversity. People face things that shape the way that they view the world. It shapes the way they view each other. It shapes the way they end up in a relationship. So if you keep that in mind when you're out there looking, which today it's much easier because people are much more accessible, but you lose a lot of the authentic and organic meeting and connection that there was at, I hate to say my age, but my age. At 40, we had to meet each other. People came to the house with flowers. It was a different dynamic. Now with media and all that, people are so much more accessible. I want to give you a couple tips on how you can go about if you really truly like someone. Someone's caught your attention. It's not just lust. It's not just the way they look. It's something more than that. You feel that energy and you want to approach them. You want to connect. You want that feeling, that spark. But because of where we are in today's dating world, it's easier to connect. But because of that, someone you might want to talk to gets talk to you a million times a day. So you need to show that you're authentic, that you really, really, truly want to know this person. There's so many different avenues to connect. So let's take social media for one. If you're connecting with someone on social media, I'm going to be upfront with you right away. Make sure you research. I mean, if they have a social media page, like it's pretty obvious if they're married or dating or doing something, so don't be that douchebag or douchette and go out and reach out to someone who's already in a relationship. So if you've tackled that piece of it, then, and this person's single, then if you approach them through social media, I would say this. If you're sliding into the DMs, make sure you're coming with something more than, oh, you're really hot. Oh, you're so pretty. Oh, wow. I like that tank top. Dig a little deeper, maybe look at what they write. Do they have more depth in what they're posting, even if it's just, shots or fashion or whatever, maybe it is someone that likes a lot of fashion, but doesn't say it. You can approach with that. Look at something that is, not readily known. That will intrigue the person enough to hopefully look at that DM outside of the other DMs that come through that really it's a face value. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying that if you truly want a connection, you're going to have to come with something more than just what everyone else sees and approaches. Now, if they have other ways to contact them, to be honest with you, I'd hold off a bit on that, because if you come, if someone has a website for their business and you go through their website and say, hey, I think you really spark my interest and really would like to connect with you. It can go off two ways, So I think that err on the side of caution first, maybe try on the social media piece. And then if you get a good response, ask for a phone number, ask to meet. Do those things. Don't just sit there and do texting back and forth or typing. And again, it depends on, I would say, the age as well, because my age, like if I'm dating, I want someone to call me. I don't want to talk on DM. I don't want to talk through text. I want you to call me. I want us to set up, a time to meet, and that would be the structure for someone around my age. And I think it's pretty consistent across the board. Now, I understand that if you're younger, you might want to text more because that's something you're more comfortable with, you're more used to it. But what I would say is make those texts worthwhile. Make them count. Don't don't get overboard with, oh, wow, I see you like flowers and I have this, flower, just be like, oh, it seems like you really like flowers. Here's a picture of one I painted at once, or something very small, but it shows that you put interest in what they want or what they do or who they are beyond what everyone else can see. Another way that so let's say a lot of people meet people at the gym. Okay. So look, if you are out, assess your location. So me, when I go to the gym, I am so irritated if someone tries to talk to me, and it's not being mean. I'm in a zone. I'm in a pump. I'm trying to get my workout on, and I barely think about, looking good at the gym. I feel gross. I'm sweating. So assess your environment. If you're trying to talk to someone at the gym, which is a great place, you share that interest, make sure you're catching them not right after they took, a pre-workout, or not right after they just sweat and so tired. Oh, hey, can I talk to you real quick? Really assess and make sure you're approaching them when it's a, good time for both of you. It's not an awkward time. It's not a time where you're going to get a half-assed answer, or you're going to get a tired, hey, dude, what are you doing? Or the guy, if you're approaching a guy, isn't in the middle of a set, use common sense, assess your environment, maybe go a few times, see what this sounds like. You're stalking, but it's not. You're assessing. See what they do, see how they come in, so you kind of have an idea of what would be a good time to have that conversation. I'm huge on meeting people organically. So if you can meet people in places, school, store, all those kind of things, and the reason I say this is because when you can meet people outside of social media, many times you feel an energy or you feel a vibe, and it's different than what is portrayed on a filtered screen. So I say, if you can, try to do that approach. Don't even hit on anyone on social media. See if they want to hang out. See if they want to hang out. See if they want to go to like a party with you and your friends, or see if they want to, do something that is a group thing. So there's no pressure. And then you can actually see if there is a chemistry, because chemistry, you can't tell that through a picture. You can tell that through a mind, through a soul, through a heart. You need that connection. And I think when we start putting more value in connection and in, really building bonds and really building that, we are going to see a difference within how we date, who we date, and the level of people that are, at the standard that we want to be a part of. It's okay to have boundaries. It's okay to reach out. And, for women out there, not every guy that is talking to you is thirsty. Some of them are truly good men that are looking to get closer to you, and you've been jaded by the 95 million men that are constantly telling you how hot you are. So be open. If you are single and you don't know why you can't date, well, it's probably because you're giving that. I did that. So when I was in that market, I literally would just shut down, and I did not give the vibe or the energy that I was even approachable. And it really is limiting the good men that are out there, or the good women that are out there. You need to set boundaries, but you need to be approachable. And I know there's a balance there. If you want to really meet the person of your dreams, you need to put yourself out there. You need to be authentic. Hopefully you can find a organic, place that you can meet and see if there's even that chemistry. And then you need to show respect. You need to learn about each other, and you need to accept the fact that that person in your dreams is not going through everything that this person has gone through, and they are going to be a little bit bruised and tattered, and they are going to need a little help at times like you will. You need to be ready to be that other hand and that partner for this person, because to get the person of your dreams, you need to be the person of theirs. So I hope that helped. It's just a small little tidbit. Please subscribe, like, comment, do all that jazz. Reach out to me. My website is melihickman.com. And wait for the next video. It is going to be so amazing, so outrageous, and I will be outside of this room, so you'll get new scenery. All right, bye.